Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and this is the kickoff to April's 30-day challenge, which for me is going to be no caffeine. I want to say right from the get-go, though, I am not opposed to caffeine. I'm not opposed to coffee. If you enjoy those things the same way I do, don't take this as an affront. Also, I will say that of all of the challenges that I have mapped out for the year of 2022, this is the one that I am least enthusiastic about and most skeptical that it's going to be something that I continue on with after 30 days. And those feelings were only compounded by a video that I'm going to link to below in the description. It's Michael Pollan as a guest on the Joe Rogan podcast. I enjoy Michael Pollan's books. I've read a couple of them. I've read Cooked. I've read The Omnivore's Dilemma. I like his curiosity. I like his writing style. He seems like a fairly cool dude, although I think he leans more plant-based than most of us. Anyhow, he talked about giving up caffeine for 90 days and what he experienced. And really, I think how much he enjoyed getting back on caffeine after that. He also talks about historically what an incredibly powerful compound caffeine has been in sort of the technological and intellectual development of man. That really some of the great changes that you see in any given society occurred around the time of the introduction of coffee or caffeine. So, yeah, after watching that, I was really thinking, is this a challenge I really want to do? So why am I doing it? I'm doing it for a couple of reasons. One is I need to show myself that I'm in control of my desires, that I can create habits and maintain habits. Very often there's this little voice in my head telling me either not to do the good things, like, oh, it's a weekend, you don't need to work out, you don't need to meditate or whatever. And then that same voice will often say, hey, why don't you treat yourself to this? Go ahead, have a slice of regular pizza, go have a glass of wine, whatever it is. And I need to show myself that I can control that voice. And that voice says, I need, or Steve, you need a cup of coffee to kind of get you going today. I need to be able to say, no, I'll decide what I need or what I want and what I don't. So that's sort of the purpose of this challenge. It's kind of like my belated Lent, if you will. And coffee/caffeine, that's what I'm giving up. As with the previous 30-day challenges, I will be tracking certain biometrics. So my sleep, I don't know that my sleep could get a lot better than it is right now, though. It's been pretty fantastic lately. But resting heart rate, blood pressure, just to see if I see any changes. I think anecdotally, I'll also sort of have a feel for how productive I am. But I will report back on that, let you know. Confession, I have already started the no caffeine thing. I had a number of people tell me when I mentioned that this was going to be my challenge for the month that I really needed to take my time weaning off of it. So if you're 3 cups a day, work your way down to 2 cups, or 1 cup of decaf, 2 cups of regular, and then 2 cups of decaf, 1 cup of regular the next week, and so on. And I didn't feel like making this 4 weeks of just getting off of caffeine. I'm sort of a pull the Band-Aid off fast sort of guy. So over the course of a couple of days, I went from 3 cups of coffee a day, 2 cups of coffee a day, 2 cups of green tea a day, 1 cup of white tea, and then today, none. No caffeine at all. So 4 days. Let me tell you, 2 days ago was unfun. That was the headache period. That, oh boy, didn't feel good. But, I've been through worse, so I made it. I'm off of caffeine officially, even a couple of days early, so that as I roll into April 1st, I am caffeine-free the entire month. So now it's your turn. If you want to join in on this challenge, by all means do so. It doesn't have to be giving up caffeine, but I think what would be good is, just to make this a shared experience, we can all give up something. So pick your thing for the month. Maybe it's no sweets, no keto sweets. Maybe it's no keto sweeteners, for example. Just anything that you're sort of maybe thinking, this might not be benefiting me, or maybe I should do this. If the voice is saying maybe in your head, maybe you should give something up, try it. Try it for 30 days, see how it works. Maybe it's limiting your time on your phone, for example. So if you've got an iPhone, install the screen time app or whatever it's called and really sort of monitor your time on your phone or social media or whatever. But I think April should be the month where we give up something. Let me know down in the comments what it's going to be for you, and we'll go from there. We'll keep each other updated over the course of the next handful of weeks and decide, did it make any difference? Better? Worse? Are we going to stick to it? Thanks for watching.